reaction to James' decision in Cleveland was visceral, vitriolic, and fiery. Literally, in terms of the myriad James 23 jerseys going up in flames, some of them admittedly for the purposes of the camera that was there. That is not to be confused with the volcanic eruption from Mount Dan Gilbert, the Cavs owner, who in an open letter to Cleveland fans eviscerated James while going on an epic rant. We will deliver part of that to you now. Here is what Gilbert had to say in this letter, quote, "As you now know, our former hero, who grew up in the very region that he deserted this evening, is no longer a Cleveland Cavalier. This was announced with a several-day narcissistic self-promotional build-up, culminating with a national TV special of his decision, unlike anything ever witnessed in the history of sports and probably the history of entertainment. Clearly, this is bitterly disappointing to all of us. The good news is that the ownership team and the rest of the hardworking, loyal, and driven staff over here at your hometown Cavaliers have not betrayed you, nor never will betray you. There is so much more to tell you about the events of the recent past and our more than exciting future. Over the next several days and weeks, we will be communicating much of that to you. You simply don't deserve this kind of cowardly betrayal," Gilbert went on to write. "You have given so much and deserve so much more. In the meantime, I want to make one statement to you tonight. The capitalization belonged to Gilbert. I personally guarantee that the Cleveland Cavaliers will win an NBA championship before the self-titled former king wins one. You can take it to the bank. If you thought we were motivated before tonight to bring the hardware to Cleveland, I can tell you that this shameful display of selfishness and betrayal by one of our very own has shifted our motivation to previously unknown and previously never experienced levels. Some people think they should go to heaven but not have to die to get there. Sorry, but that's simply not how it works. This shocking act of disloyalty from our homegrown chosen one sends the exact opposite lesson of what we would want our children to learn and who we would want them to grow up to become. But the good news is that this heartless and callous action can only serve as the antidote to the so-called curse on Cleveland, Ohio. The self-declared former king will be taking the curse with him down south. And until he does right by Cleveland and Ohio, James and the town where he plays will unfortunately own this dreaded spell and bad karma. Just watch. Sleep well, Cleveland. Tomorrow is a new and much brighter day, and I promise you that our energy, focus, capital, knowledge, and experience will be directed at one thing and one thing only, delivering you the championship you have long deserved and is long overdue." End quote.